Thank you for joining for devotions today. And all this week, we are looking at only one life. You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This devotional is important for all of us, you and me, all of us, about what God's going to do in our life. You only have one life, so don't waste it. Okay, now this week, or today, I want to talk about organize. Now, yesterday, I talked about visualizing. If you didn't hear that, go back. Okay, now you have to organize what is it God wants you to do in 2022. I'm trying to get used to saying that. Now, look with me down here, Luke 14:28. For which of you desiring to build a tower does not first sit down and count the cost, whether he has enough to complete it? Okay, now, you could take this two ways. First of all, you have to organize what it is God wants you to do and to map out all the steps. Now, if you are an individual of great faith, you can do great things, but I'm warning you ahead of time. There's like going to be big gaps between the steps. You'll be like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do here, but okay, like you know all the different areas, but there's gaps in between. If God has called you to do it, just do it. Organize it as far as you can, visualize it, and then that's it. Leave the rest up to the Lord. Okay, then you have to plan. Do all the planning you can. A man without a plan is not a man. Ladies, I'm sorry, I don't have one for you. So you'll have to adopt this one right here. Okay, so if you're a man or woman of God, you have to have a plan. You can't live by the seat of your pants. You can't do that. Stop just living day to day. I mean, you don't like it. Look at Proverbs 24, verse 27. Prepare your work on the outside. Okay, that's preparation and planning. Get everything ready for yourself in the field. Okay, then after that, you build your house. Now, we find people are frustrated because I see these young people and they're going out buying these really nice houses and they're buying really nice cars. Don't get me wrong. If you can afford that, that's fine. But I got news for you. Hardly anybody can afford that. It takes years to have those kinds of things. Okay, you got to start humble. So you go and plan out your work. You do your work out in the field. Then you go and build your house or go buy yourself a really nice car. Okay, so you want to do things in the proper order, and that's going to take a lot of preparation. Most people don't get what they want, just what they have to have. That's kind of sad when a lot of people pray. You're always praying about your needs. You're always coming to God so desperate of, I just need this, and I'm just trying to get by. Listen, you want to get past that, and that's okay. But let's also pray about plans we have on changing things for the future. Okay, so, God wants to bless you. Look what he says here. You have to be willing to, what price are you willing to pay? What sacrifices are you willing to make? Okay, that's a big question. A lot of people aren't willing to pay the price. They don't want to make any kind of a sacrifice. Proverbs 15, verse 22. Without counsel, plans fail. Oh, but with many advisors, they succeed. Okay, so you want to turn to others that know more than you do. Talk to people who've already been down this road. You know, there's people that want to do great things, but they're going to do it their way, and they're not going to listen to other people. Listen, I want you to do well. So I want you to seek God's counsel, but also other godly people who have succeeded in what you're trying to do, or people who know how to get things done. So, as I said yesterday, let's not do what the world does. That old saying, I came to two paths in the woods, and I took the path that was less traveled, and that made all the difference.